Alyosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vecha, but he can arrange for us to attend.
You're back! Paimon's been working on the crossword puzzle in the newspaper. It's actually pretty fun. Oh.
Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnaya Vecha.
Hai, chào.
I shall be your guide.
Mai anh đi làm chứ.
Let's go. Pick up the pace. How tiresome.
Welcome to the... Welcome to the... Rise. Shadow me.
Emerge, right now. Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Go. Opening box of Odette.
Right here, right now, right here.
Crystalline Adagio. Now, gotta stand up. Life goes on.
Right now, show them. Nothing lasts forever. Together. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up.
Rise.
That's what this is. What pain feels like.
Fortune Preserver.
Come on out. Emerge. Take a break.
Life goes on.
Right here. Emerge. What a joke. Come on, keep up. Right now, right here. I'm always watching.
Rise.
This tea party is over.
Orders given. Orders received.
Emerge.
Emerge. Right here.
Life goes on.
Right now. Emerge.
Rise.
Right here. Right now. A sight to behold.
Regrettably, there's nothing more to say.
Opening box of Odette Alyosha. Life goes on.
Right now. Right here. Right now. Show them.
Wheel of life.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching.
Rise.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Có chuyện cái gì kinh vãi.
Add Ash.
Đâu?
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Miss Vodianitsa.
Sorry, I'm not taking interview. Oh good, you're here.
Please wait, Miss Vodianitsa.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present. It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remote... Her Majesty, a financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
I think there's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the table.
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have... Oh, don't mind.
If I remember...
Okay, then.
Order! We will now open...
Snezhnaya, but recent survey... It's been said many times.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to. You appear to treat... And do you even...
If I knew the answer, I'd like to bring the
defeat the ring... But in case you want to...
So you have no...
On the contrary.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regraders struck back with style and a war of words ensued. Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support? The people have spoken! Child received rock—
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't, so surely their relationship can't always have been this strained.
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most— but I fear the most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration. To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal. With the notorious Lelek still active to this day, should the Rokat be held—
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. As for Lilac, ending projects, so whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery—
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against? Despite a handful of detractors—
At least someone here. I think it would be whatever you need.
I will be happy to take the commander.
Let us refrain from
My apologies.
There are numerous issues to address here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and reporting lines. Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal.
In that case, in fact,
That's a good idea. I read every issue of
Be that as it may.
Not if they are you.
Very well, then. It appears that this—
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers. Today, the
Write anything like that again.
Now then, if there are no further—
Hey, check it out! What made him—
The votes have been tallied.
That was too close.
I'll bet Lelek is
Chuganov.
Yes.
In accordance with— We debate only the session.
I have to say, well, in principle, as we heard, but even if the policy got canned, I got a letter from Miss in a situation, but that's a week-long process. And thus, exactly. I was original rather than just sit back, but now, he's already voted against it. Which, yeah.
Lelek, maybe my next—
Oh, right.
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here.
I didn't take you for—
Greetings, Harvard.
Ah, Odette must—
I'll leave you to catch—
Sure. Break. Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. To some, no one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokat could cause— Huh? You want to look into—
Fine. In return, it's—
My thoughts exact. Head back to Glupo. As you command!
In that case.
One common thread among them is modus operandi. So all these
If nothing else.
Yes, and somehow, Lelek, if he can get in, it's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigate. Careful. Don't—
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human.
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with— Oh, you hit me right where it hurts.
She's just trying—
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, any—
Odette? Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills—
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low. But yeah, much more accurate than—
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
What do you mean?
Her Fatui identity—
Plus, she would— Oh, yikes. Still.
Arlecchino would be the best person. Rosaline used to open up, as I'm sure you can. She gave her some beyond that. The reason being, that was back before it had been...
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such...
Odette's pat on the surface after her father passed away. Odette was per capitanos, so regardless...
Right. But still, she
It's just... That said, plenty of people were on bad terms. Yes.
Yeah, funnily enough, which means... You...
Spirit Seeker, but Odette's been...
Tonya's excited...
I've actually seen It's a Tale of Love, but when that not an easy dance to do just...
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, I'll let you take it from here.
Come on, keep up. Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Hello again.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from either way. Maybe this is going to... Why leave a letter? So, if it is, yeah. Well, no change. Oh.
Yeah. If Odette is her father was involved. It's hard to when she spoke.
Hey, look! It's snowing! Could be it's...
Pick up the pace. How tiresome. keep up. Time for more snow damselettes. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. The perfect weather for cake, strong coffee, and getting lost in a good book. To think of it,
there's no need for
there were
actually.
Don't worry about.
Really?
Sure thing.
Oh.
When you put it.
So.
I suppose so, but I doubt you have much to worry about. Do you want to?
If you became I told you, stuff like that is too. Besides. Thank you for your hospitality, lady. All right.
Keep up.
Here to see Odette? I just need to see your... Perfect.
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after the show's over. Child said he was Is there anyone here who looks like... Oh no. It looks like the show's starting, and I still haven't found Tonya. Never mind. I'll just have to take a seat for now and see if I can catch her afterwards.
Members of the audience, I'm a staff member here at the theater. Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnaya ballet, Spirit Seeker. To commemorate this occasion, we would love...
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch Miss Odette's new show with me. And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future...
It was indeed.
Working hour...
May we leave now?
Already? I mean, I was kinda Off we go then, Sarge.
Your brother's busy. Oh, what's wrong? Maybe
I haven't seen snow like this in a...
I know, it's...
Let's wait it out.
Well...
Let's wait?
Why? Come to think of it, I know the route well. Shall I...
sir, there...
Hey, it's no...
What a kind...
so...
Don't worry, they will escort us back.
Operation... I gotta say...
It's snowing. Sure. Time to get to work.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? How do you know that Miss Vodianitsa is backstage? Unless... sorry, but that area is currently off limits to everyone except the cast and crew.
Huh. Bad timing, I guess.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets?
I was thinking the same thing. It's still snowing very hard. Do you think something...
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate...
You seem anxious, Mr. Valeri.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by now. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans.
Surely a snowstorm like... Why don't you go out and take a look?
An absurd hype.
This doesn't look like an that guy who left her.
A man eating snow.
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. I assumed you were looking for me and Vodyanitsa. Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there.
Huh.
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never... Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad, even in the wild. This is... something else. We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. Everyone by the door.
Heading out, my man?
Thanks for the advice.
He's back! He's back!
Did you see any soldiers?
Something about that. There's no one out there. I didn't... This isn't your average snowstorm.
Are you serious?
You want to go outside and...
We can only hope that...
Is it really that bad?
Huh? Whoa! So now we're stuck here? On the bright side, the theater's always well stocked, at least fine by me.
This seems...
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man?
Oh, your majesty, the Tsari, this is a go.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir?
It's getting colder. Close the door and lock it.
have to say, even though...
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Do you think...
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my. I'll make sure to save a ticket.
This doesn't seem like the time.
So unfair. Talk about...
And now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitya too?
No, I don't.
Do you think... Do you think... Do you think we were... Do you think we were coming on to...
I don't think it's ever been this lively back. Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I gotta figure out.
For the Rokad, or just that?
Shh! There are other people around. Don't say the R word.
This is high...
Sarge. Why, help. Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from...
Greetings. Major I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety. Please let me know...
Miss Traveler, I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. What? You mean I really did do something to upset her?
So, Mr. Mitya.
Yes, that's right. Really? I can't... All right, all right.
Shh! There are other people around.
And then there's the...
I don't.
Because nothing
Unexpected, but...
look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce...
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur, if my...
Are you really that famous? Oh.
Excuse me?
My husband has major trust issues.
That's the price of marrying into... hello.
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine.
This child must take great care of his sister.
You know, I actually find this whole thing kind of exciting. Stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school trip turns into a magical adventure. I've always wanted something like that to happen in real life.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
How's it looking, Alyosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
May I have your attention, please? The storm is unlikely to stop tonight, and it'll be even more dangerous outside at night. We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay. In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer. We won't mind.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
What? Gotta admit, I didn't get that.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though, I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, she'll probably realize what's holding me up. I wonder if she's feeling any better yet? At least she hasn't been getting...
Ah, finally! Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us. Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Here we go again. The endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out. And it's rising. Guess I should head upwards and get away from it.
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
All this will pass eventually.
You accuse the
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova.
I am.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists, I'm just too weary.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside. Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity, their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance for good. Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two offer us. Huh? Are you really that sleepy, Trev?
What is it, Tuganov? What's wrong?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door. I should check and see what's going on.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here.
Okay.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow I knew this was going to happen. Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of premonition?
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies, no signs of a struggle, and no skin discoloration caused by the buildup of toxins.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away. This is so sudden.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then, the odds of them both dying of sudden complications on the same night are
It's hard to believe that they died of natural Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see if the snow had stopped. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on.
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chukhanov heading this way, I followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it...
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed if anyone had tried to open it.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own shortly. Go. There is no...
Nothing on your end either?
Backstage is clear. No signs of suspicious activity.
We checked the basement. Also clear.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passageway wide enough for a person to fit through?
No, there's nothing like that. I also checked the window.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder.
This can only mean...
We can't quite jump to...
Could he be right? Set in a theater...
Looking at who the killer targeted... It all adds up. I know what this is. It's obvious now that I...
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And such...
Lelek?
You mean Lelek is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelek. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot. Walk me through your
What now, huh? What now, Lelek? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuzha at the Snezhnaya Phien. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project Stuzha cannot be so easily shaken.
So, he really was threatened by Lelek. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelek, Tell me! I'll do whatever you want! Just stop playing these mind games!
Was this really Lelek's doing? Would Odette really do something like this? If Odette really is Lelek, this seems out of character. But then again, how well do I really know her? I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelek's What should I do?
I don't think it's likely that Lelek killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard, he's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in Connect besides.
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that
Miss Vodyanitsa? Why do you suddenly feel the need...
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share...
Well, if you think I'm so wrong...
The case is still evolving.
Even so,
So there's... I can't...
Whoa. And whoever this Lelek is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man. You're safer inside.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like it because this thing's stamped. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for...
You seem to be very comfortable taking charge.
I simply made an executive...
No, quite...
I still find it... There's no guarantee that you...
You're right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one suspected my identity. Oh, phew. It's just you. I thought someone...
Since Vodyanitsa and I were on the same page earlier, I think I should share my thoughts with the Rokot members first.
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's definitely on Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make me look? Lelek has been right under my nose this—
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain—
And now that you mention it, the more I think about it, the more sense it seems to make. What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a fatous, a member of the Rokot. It must be so exhausting. I just want to give her a hug. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelek. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui...
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until... Yeah. Lelek, we need to confront her face...
Do you think she'd really admit...
I don't know. We'll have to see... Now's her chance. Odette's alone. Let's go. Hey, Odette.
What is it, you guys?
Shh. Keep your voice down. So, you... Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. Just... None of us believes you'd kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those two people... Traveler was the first to figure out your identity, but she kept quiet during the discussion just now. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. Everyone we're your colleagues, so... Can you clue us in? Tell us everything. The more we know...
Alright. Yes, I'm Lelek. And no, I'm not the murderer. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lelek?
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky guess, but it caught me off guard. But after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
Are you sure you don't need a second opinion?
Mr. Valeri!
What?!
So...
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime I please. I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelek. But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer. Which means... So, if anyone still insists otherwise, I suggest...
Is this really the truth, Miss Odette?
That's confidence, all right. I believe you.
Are you seriously?
I do have one
If I didn't say any, and that is exactly...
Despite all the accusations...
Thought so far ahead.
You've convinced. Nevertheless...
I understand.
Mr. Chuganov?
Good work,
Turns out
Shouldn't you be fake?
If the true culprit...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow's...
Really, Miss Voting?
Aw, you're so... All right.
Promise.
Don't...
You really do get...
Hey!
Don't be nervous, Miss...
Excuse...
Hmm?
Oh...
Primary mode of...
Well, it's the emotions we...
I'm impressed, Trai.
It's not about... And yet... You...
It's really not... Anyway, we...
Oh,
Hey.
heavens!
It's getting late.
I suggest that we don't...
Are you saying that you wish to bet?
Nonsense.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch.
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the night watch. I expect that plan to...
Actually, that being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect towards you personally, Miss... In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for military...
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest. Good...
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap. If you start to feel sleep...
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night watch. I should wake her up. I came here to get information from her in the first place. Maybe I should think about what questions I want to ask.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running haywire. Plus, there's something I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. Let's take this chance to... I just had a simple question for you, really. Rosaline, in her final moments, did she have any last words? I see. Well, that was... No. She was utterly ruthless and and yet, even though I never approved... Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. Yes. When I was a child, it was extreme. I was a newcomer who every day was a struggle against the cold, pain. After enduring all that, surely any child who... So, I put it was my way of... I think she probably... One time, I told her. She looked stunned, but strangely enough, after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how she was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look, sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her she knew the location, so when news of but I kept mine. I still wonder. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our differences before the end. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? Wait. In that case, okay.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. Paimon's very important to me.
The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy. Yes. I'm not sure why once we get out of here, and I'm hardly...
Huh? What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military,
Even if he was awake.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch.
Sure. This is our second night here, but I hope she's been sleeping. Seriously?
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since...
A star?
Whatever, but it seemed...
Well...
Monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Backup is here.
Fighting frog!
Shut up! Run faster.
Here they come again! Get ready!
Having second thoughts? Oh! Get a lot of hits! Bombs away! Bombs away!
Monsters ahead of us? The black mist behind us? It feels like there's no escape.
Fine. Shut up. Run faster.
Backup is here.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
No. I'm fine.
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago.
Yeah. The hope that the star give. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you.
Thank you, friend. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You are the first person to make... I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied for now. Having devoured your two companions, this is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue. What do you mean? Like, congratulations on reaching the starting point. Huh? What's wrong? Hey, don't give up before the journey's even begun.
Rampana! Rampana!
Is that Vodin?
Coolish, wake up! Please wake up!
The situation is identical to that of the 2 casualties yesterday.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with every...
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly not.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette...
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target. So I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard the Traveler and Lelek chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during...
Then, what could... I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long.
4 victims. I need to get to...
Still snowing?
Yes, So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this kill... Lelek must be an...
Here we go.
Listen, she's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Revealing your identity, only to...
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like you...
How dare...
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelek as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelek might, but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason...
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to... Lelek is well known to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed...
Everything you said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead.
How can you defend her, officer? Also you... Don't you...
Sir, but... You were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Coolish. Then we woke up in the... Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little girl...
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed-up, pig-headed windbag who... He's still one of the victims here.
I had no intent. In any case...
I don't think there's any need for that.
Did you have an idea?
I've been mulling something over. But then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves.
So what do you suggest?
I think this could be a super...
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now that you meant haunted?
Yeah.
Well, this has to...
Why don't we take this up?
Very well.
I need to think very hard about whether there's anything that...
Valeri, come take a look at this. You too, Traveler.
Some sort of notebook. What is it?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Coolish was... He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on. Yes, He'd always have this.
This should confirm a lot.
Yes. Apparently, we have an extra.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything... Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the...
Did an extra person...
Tonya? Did you find anything?
Not yet. Still looking. So...
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look... Alright.
Huh.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to... It's...
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa. Worse, it's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when... Alright, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation.
Traveler. Since you're here, come take a look.
Alyosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be a... well, an investigation report.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old.
The theater manager must have hired an
Presumably, the manager... Anyway, the bottom...
Ley line problems are... It's hard to imagine what connection...
Some of the language that appeared... My area of research... huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How on earth? Death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going on here? But if so...
Maybe things are more
No, wait a second. The report The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? If we take all this...
Oh, I beg to differ. Good. So, that's about everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. If the killer had simply... I expect he...
What about the note?
The killer may have simply...
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me.
Could it really be that simple?
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without it. Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor.
I most certainly...
Probably a stupid... Guess it was naive of...
Especially after the...
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I have... Although, actually, last time I checked, there were barely any... And I suppose it's also...
Good grief. Are you blushing?
Hey, revolting is a little strong. That was just the body.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. Even with me to protect her.
Really?
Huh? Shram.
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
Delicate times? Factions?
If I'm not mistaken...
What do you mean, 400?
What's going on here? Is Shram from...
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that you're...
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
No. The theater's ley lines have been modified to Mr. Shram's statement, and... This is Mr. Valeri's hypothesis. For some unknown reason? Yeah, that must... The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering. Death is near. Huh. That must mean that there's a dead person in our midst.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased. People who died a long time.
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that. But even if I was dead,
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report also said...
Then what if the problem isn't the souls? The ley lines have a power...
Huh. Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but...
That could explain why we...
It does seem to explain a lot of...
Except there's no still.
All right, so...
On the contrary.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... Even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death. So I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are...
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me A traitor to humanity. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as her bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
It's just... If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me.
But... Mr. Shrim...
No.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we...
My good sir.
No.
Let it go, man.
Oh, Zarova.
As long as she went on to be happy. There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. Shrim was already dead, but...
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense.
So, was the conflict? Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that this...
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the... That's also why, despite how brutal...
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city?
Maybe it's not quite as bad as...
All this time, I had no idea.
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct...
Ugh, if only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
Firestorm!
Looks like now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops. I still can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole...
Knock knock. Knock knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. Thanks.
So, why did you come to...
Vodyanitsa said, but when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew... Yes. I'm extremely grateful for...
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened to the Senora against me.
Actually, so I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitia. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead. As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitia, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective. Well, I suppose that, but when I finally made it to his lab, Mitia seemed to be dead. I checked his breathing and his pulse. He hadn't... I thought maybe another...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitia that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started, that is, until Mitia himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet... you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitia out. Just like...
Exactly. I thought there... Besides,
but now it seems like there's another can. I understand why you kept it to yourself. There was so much information being.
So, what?
Let me confirm one thing first.
Around a week ago.
A week ago, he seemed.
So he was.
Here's a thought, but Mitya's death happened and.
You're right.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real and.
Unless what?
Unless he really.
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet? Where do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood.
And Kate!
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected to that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself.
Do you think
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm thinking back on it. We barely made it out alive ourselves. Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least...
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort...
Bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning.
No need to thank me.
I've been, so kind, especially when she was little. Every time I took her... All right, easy now.
I don't know.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me.
I see.
We should probably discuss arrangements. However...
shouldn't we?
No need.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself...
She's awake. She's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. He just seemed to come out of... Curses! The Black Mist is catching up to us. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door. I have to find the door.
Mr. Door! Looking for trouble! Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Looking for trouble?
What the?
So we're doing this the hard way.
Ah, curse you! Ah, curse you! Ah, curse you! Remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Cryostorm! Yeah, Brain Frost!
This!
Come no closer. By my command. Impossible. Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. And the black mist... Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist? No, no! They're gaining on us! Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels. Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it. This is my door.
What? You mean...
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep going. A door can only keep...
But... Oh, you're right. The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door. I didn't just imagine all that, did I? Surely I wasn't so scared at... Oh, okay. Good. Hmm?
What time is it? Is it morning? I think I had an... I guess everyone's still asleep. These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri?
Wake up! Everyone needs to...
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? Now you can rest in peace. But for me, life will be all...
How's Tonya? Is she okay?
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still recovering from her...
That means Valeri was...
If Valeri was awake and keep...
this is...
Actually, one thing...
after the deceased Shram left, there was one less victim last night. It's a reasonable conclusion. Oh, the number of...
Exactly. By that logic...
Another one?
Having an extra person was...
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, it's just... At the time, we had no reason to think there was more than... If only we'd taken it more seriously.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from... I'm the dead person? Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to... But I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Shram.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe...
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else.
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth...
You!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing else.
I'm just saying. You're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. I can vouch for her.
Oh, really?
Since being here...
If Chuganov can vouch... Miss Odette.
No problem.
Miss Vojanitsa.
Oh.
Right. And even some of my memories from...
Are you suggesting you're missing the map?
Of course.
You mean being silent?
The researchers... I must thank you, Odette.
Oh, Lee!
Come on, kid.
I have other reasons beyond... I remember during Miss... I can't remember it now.
No. There's a glaring...
I believe Miss Odette's... All it would take... There's no evidence to suggest... Please relax If, on the other...
Mitya's right.
What is a scientist with this snowstorm? But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just...
Poor Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to see him one last time.
Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it. Maybe it's the realist. Come to think of it, you could take it a step further. If I make it
without regret, I feel like a stray.
Are you okay?
If something's bugging you, let's talk about it. There's only a
I have a travel companion.
You're worried about...
To be honest, but with Paimon by my side, she loved over the last few... But by the time I snap out of it, I'm trying to...
I don't know if this will... I could be surrounded. Later on, I start all we can do, so...
But what do you need?
That's just the... Like I said before, our songs have... But... So I made the...
Could you teach?
Okay.
I've Never heard that one before.
Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a most people can only tell if a song...
So, what's the song?
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before. It means something like... May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited.
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Of course. Anything for my number one.
Once I get out of here, before I fall asleep... Where? It's so dark in here. Huh? Well...
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm...
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We... Alright, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll attack with, sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you. Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the...
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, there's no... We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet light! It's back! Now that's... Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! Which is over there. Here too. Oh, this can't be the only path. Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. It's too dark. We're not gonna make it. Come on, faster! Traveler! I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
Dying is definitely
great. You're back.
Yeah, thanks.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick, before...
What about you? You're not coming with...
I can't. I've already been used up. A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone so many. I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything. That knowledge... Go. Now, before it's too late.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect.
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov?
Take a long, hard look at yourself before you go around accusing other people. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. And you, little hunt.
Now you're just lashing. Where was all this?
Is that a
After all the Valerian, but first... Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. People are easy, but... Tonya, how's Tusser been lately? Your brother... Chuganov?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been... Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. That night, when I infiltrated your place, but thinking back on it...
Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blasted...
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up here. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The local... It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once. So he agreed. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. Oh, it was all so exciting.
Oh.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere. But there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time... Tonya. Yeah, I know. I understand now. Dad, after all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a story when we escaped from the hospital, our family in the hospital security. So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, and called me Tonya, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. At least your memory of death isn't painful. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, and yes. The truth of the matter is, my daughter's name, after Iskra. One day when I came, I soon discovered that...
Nothing more than So explain your...
The night before combined with her, the snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick Frost Fairy flower, but the year after... that was the fight. So, poor Mr.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead.
How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out? Mitya's gone. The others, I just want her to... I'll be damned. Not again! Not this...
Mr. Chuganov, stop. By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. I'm not happy about that.
No!
Well, at this point, despite all since the day, I'm very fond. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. It's them that you own up. Well then, I suppose
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't...
No. My name is Patashka. It would feel strange that we're only being properly introduced.
Tashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave. I can't...
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know.
Wait.
Fair enough.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Chuganov...
Is this really the... All right, fine.
Am I hearing things? Or was... There it is again. But I don't understand. The snowstorm hasn't stopped.
Should we open the door?
Is this it? If the last few days are anything to go... Whatever lies beyond...
Hey everyone, I'm back.
How are you doing? Feeling and...
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing. Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered...
Not Tonya. Patashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no one should be able to return alive.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago, there was...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us.
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem. Who knew it actually worked?
That song is meant to guide the soul.
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like I guessed right then. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. Memory of it is still pretty intact. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. I don't know how else to and as for the Requiem, but I didn't experience—
You don't see both Shram and—
But this raises... Nietzsche said, the outside is a... The Requiem... Nietzsche's soul would, of course, if even, then maybe we've all been dead.
Yes. I think that—
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, it's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were, when the truth was, we were all deceased. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we misunderstood what it meant after. Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that all of us—
So all our attacks—
Hard to say. The presence of those two is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in.
If what you're saying is— no one—
That's further proof.
Am I... No. That's impossible.
I still find it—
Exactly. I racked my brains. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw— I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and pen.
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the— I guess this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness. What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
It's... Renova. The ruler of death. Alyosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an and as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story
That's right.
Death, the deceased. When I first saw this
So, the Grim...
By that logic... The Reaper is right here. Identifying the Grim Reaper... Identifying the Grim Reaper... Identifying the Grim... No doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted... Is it you, Alyosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had plenty of time to slip the note inside to Miss...
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
There's no denying it.
That's not all. Looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always...
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside. And earlier today, you tried to convince Patoshka to stay. I don't understand.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst.
He still won't admit it? Fine. Let's see how he responds.
The biggest question I have right now is... if...
No. The ruler of No. The ruler... That's right. This right at the start. When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no, it wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary was but it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that. When...
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then Alyosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vojanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alyosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Alyosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those Death Siege night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reap. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must be—
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse. You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people—
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By those angels from the—
Work? So
You clearly have— After the physical body, my work, and you must also be here too. But this effect meant— But if souls, then they will—
So if you don't resolve—
Neat, but if you have the authority—
You seek to understand the mind. This is a theater. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you human—
Just moments ago, you were— Work is work, I get it. There are times—
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater, revealing my identity, then there was the issue of the two lost souls you call—
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made—
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines. Exploiting the issues create centuries of— It reached the point— Only then— I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world, and see the chain of cause and effect between them. Anyway, that is more of an aim. Meanwhile, of course, as both issues— And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama.
Sounds like you had it all figured— I just did the math.
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people— Looking back now, None of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment the staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. Let me go over this again. Alyosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demoff to investigate. During this process, during our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. At the time, Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. No. Let me... No. Let... The deaths of Kulish and Ranpana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelek. Unexplainable phenomena. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm realized he was the deceased, and we thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death, a lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Vodyanitsa was... Although Mitya did indeed walk into the snow, the void in the ley lines hasn't been... As it happened, Patashka filled the void. The girl I thought was Child's sister, Tonya, turned out to be another of the theater. Come to think of it, Patashka and Renova, looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. Everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. Now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true culprit behind everything still stands before us. In Mitya's eyes, I see the same anger and frustration that covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet.
The water imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul.
So the reunion...
That just leaves, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul. I have no
One last question then.
Death abides to me.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up?
What happened?
How much do you...
What do you mean? Is the performance over?
Has Odette... Mitya?
Oh. Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when just with...
Odette and the...
Could this be the reason? You don't? Does that mean? What about you, though?
A full...
Well then, the first thing I know...
They say that right before...
That must be how... This also aligns to those unaware of that. This leaves me with...
If nothing else...
Right. Come to think of it, I can't remember what it... Sorry.
Ma'am, if I may, yet you... And by the way...
I can explain...
So, Chuganov, so you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife. Agreed.
I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again. Or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that I'm so...
Tell me! What happened?
It was the Jester. He came here and he's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, I'm surprised he came.
Then lead the way,
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I may be if Paimon's safety is... Let's go.